Hello and welcome to another wonderful episode of Boldly Going. Zy Merlin, sometimes known as Joe, and I've got the film fanatics here with me today. I've got Dan there,
Hey.
and Justin over here.
Howdy.
Today we're going to go back to the classic TOS episode, one of the most classic episodes, Arena, known to some people maybe as the episode with the Gorn. But the question, who wants to go to the synopsis of this one?
You know who's got to do the synopsis of this one.
Who? Justin?
I mean, I was
gonna
say
Gorn.
No.
Or Joe himself could do it.
I was going to say, I know for a fact you love this episode, and with good reason.
Making
so.
me do some work. I see how it is.
Wow.
All right, fair enough. Well, pretty standard, basically. The Enterprise goes, to check out this outpost that has been destroyed. And it seems they've been attacked by some elusive enemy, and Kirk is furious about it because many Federation people got wiped out. So he goes off to pursue this alien ship, but it turns out some force has stopped both ships, and he finds himself and the captain of the other vessel transported onto a planet to resolve their differences with no weapons but what's around them. And the other opponent of his is the Gorn. So you get to see all the classic papier-mâché rocks and questionable
one
physics.
One will win, and one will lose.
This was the original Thunderdome,
and
well before Thunderdome.
The loser
Thunder
gets their
Planet.
ship destroyed.
Yes, ship destroyed.
Yeah.
And there's some great lines.
Serious stakes.
Quite frankly, pretty much the most iconic Trek episode. And I have to say that I really love it. So I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think about it.
All right. You want me to talk about it?
I want Justin to talk about it.
Okay.
Because he put me on the spot so quickly.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Throwing you under that
to
bus
play devil's
right
advocate,
away.
A, you do love this episode, and B, the episode I'm probably the most passionate about, which is Kirk sells a crewman into slavery, aka
Yes.
the Bailey episode.
Corbomite Maneuver is another classic one.
Yeah.
That's true.
I did lead with good reason.
That's true. Absolutely. But no, I'm curious because I know that I showed this one to you in your initial introduction to old Trek, and you seemed like you enjoyed it, but I didn't know your specific thoughts.
No, it's a legitimately good episode. It's pretty much Trek goes full on blockbuster. It's not huge political themes in this episode. It's not a bunch of different heavy-handed allegories.
It's man versus man, or in this case, lizard.
It's man versus Gorn, dude. it's
They touch on
pretty
some
solid B entertainment. This is what TOS does at its finest. It's pretty much an hour-long blockbuster, and it's thoroughly entertaining. The effects, you can definitely tell they had a bit more of an apparent budget than they typically do.
golf ball eyes.
Golf ball eyes, couple explosions.
True.
Kirk doing weird parkour things, but
Gotta jump.
gotta jump. I'm dodging explosions. Here comes my judo roll.
Yeah, that said at the beginning, that's true. The town,
Yes.
that was quite a budget. It's true.
But I mean, there's definitely tension, and the general fight, even though it's horribly choreographed, is thoroughly entertaining.
And
It's-
classic Trek.
and classic Trek.
You can hold on your grade, though, Justin. Hold off on it. I'm curious. Because I sense he wants to hear my grade first, is what it is.
Nah,
Is
that's
that
not
true?
true. But go on.
But no, Dan, what do you think about it?
Well, I do like it, but I don't think I'm quite as high on it as you guys.
Really?
That costume is so corny.
What's the point?
Oh, I know it is, but I think I like Trek when it's more cerebral than,
Physical?
to use, Justin's phrase, more, blockbuster. I definitely like the more thinking man's episodes of Trek, rather than just man versus lizard combat. I also was a little bit disappointed that with a seemingly slightly bigger budget, that they, when towards the end of the fight, when he throws the rock down,
Yeah.
we just don't see it hit, or we don't really even see the aftermath. Like, I really wanted to see something with that. You see him laying there later.
That's true.
But
actual explosion. That's true.
I really wanted to see a little better of a climax, I guess. If the episode is going to be all about the fight.
I would argue that it has one of the best climaxes, though.
Canon.
Visually, no, though.
Not visually,
Yeah.
but hey, cerebral at the end.
It is cerebral at the end.
Yes.
The only part, really, in the whole episode. But the other problem I have with it is we don't need the Gorn for, half the episode.
It's true.
I thought that was a little disappointing. That's supposed to be, your arch villain here.
But it's a kind of a surprise that you don't know what you're going to get. You think it's just going to
Yeah.
be your standard bad makeup. And to be fair, Dan,
Yes.
I know you're making fun of the costume, but that's probably one of the best costumes the original series ever had. So that
I
might,
thought it looked pretty corny, to be fair.
well, it did, but it look
did.
more corny than a human guy with some obvious modifications on his nose.
I was gonna say puppy with a horn on his head.
No. That to me is more classic Trek.
Well,
I guess
that's,
than anything.
That's true. But for like 1960s
Yeah.
TV, you probably weren't going to get much better for sci-fi anyway.
No, I guess
be
that's
hon-
true.
To be honest.
Listen,
Lost in space.
I don't dislike the episode.
Hey.
However, no, I don't. I really don't. But to provide a counterpoint to the positive over here,
Okay.
positive, mostly positive, a little negative over here.
Gotta be
I
naked.
think I'm a little more down than that. So
All right.
my grade is a B+.
All right.
I think it's fair.
What do you think, Justin?
I mean, I will admit when the Gorn starts talking at the end, it definitely did. I definitely started veering a little bit more into the camp side.
I don't know. I kind of liked that, actually. You actually hear him speak. I thought that was a nice twist.
Yeah, I didn't mind that.
I would have left the ominous nature, but I got to give it points for finally doing a battle scene that isn't talk the entire time.
It's true.
Cough, cough, Romulan episode.
Bamboo.
And Bamboo can shall forever live on in infamy.
Yeah.
But, no, for me, this one's an A.
It's an A+ for me.
I figured it probably was.
It's great.
Yeah, one of your favorites.
Absolutely. Can't go wrong with Gorn.
I guess not.
You really
and they appear again. Yes.
Nope.
Oh, is that right?
No, actually, it's kind of one of the most disappointing things is that the whole thing with them and the Metrons themselves, the beings that put them on the planet, there's a lot of potential for some other things. Technically,
Don't go anywhere.
they could. They mentioned something at the end, but not yet. The Gorn appear in like extended universe stuff and some
Okay.
video games. I mean, the biggest.
Well, now
thing-
that is disappointing.
that is that is incorrect. If you want to see actual 100% canon Gorn, you got to go back to Enterprise
Oh,
and some
no.
time travel stuff,
No.
and you get to see an up to date Gorn once. So technically, they're there.
No
they're,
CGI Gorn.
they're,
Okay.
they're mentioned. No, actually, they were
Wow.
prosthetic again and
Huh.
look different. You can decide whether or not you think it's better.
I might actually watch that.
It's
I'll admit it.
I think he's like there's a bounty hunter they encounter, but you actually might check it out just to see.
I
the
actually
Gorn.
might check it out.
He gets a
I
two-parter.
don't like. Oh,
Oh, that's a
okay,
deal
that
breaker.
might be a little rough.
But no, the Gorn are very cool. They're a cool race, but they actually did actually make them a part of the Star Trek Online game where, of course, when everybody's at war, they align with the Klingons,
Well,
So,
of course.
But, hey, yeah, they're there.
Okay.
Though they should be utilized more, for sure.
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
surprised to hear that they never really came back.
Yeah, it's probably because at the time it was just too much of a budget to keep up those costumes.
Yeah.
But that's this one. Next time we're going back to Next Gen.
Sad
Talk
face.
about some other no sadness.
Wow.
Picard. You get to see the brightness.
Season 1 TNG, though.
It's wrapping up.
We've seen a few good ones.
That's going to be it for me. I'm going to say goodbye. You guys can too.
All right. Yep. See ya.
Take it easy.